Hi guys, welcome back to another Game Week 1 fantasy draft. It's your boy Mobs, and I'm here to show you an alternative squad that you could go into with Game Week 1. I'm about to show you a squad that I'm pretty sure a lot of the FPL community won't have, and it's a different type of squad if you're willing to take the risk. So I'm going to kick off with Martinez in goal, 4.5 keeper, who post-lockdown proved to be the best keeper in FPL. With coming in at a value of 4.5, he was getting save points. Arsenal were tightening up at the back, keeping more clean sheets, and he was just becoming phenomenal for the value of his price. So I'm guessing if Leno's not back, knowing that we don't know he's back anytime soon, Martinez is Arsenal's number one, and he could be an amazing keeper to have in the Game Week 1. And I'm guessing Arsenal keep a clean sheet against Fulham. My first defender in the team, I've gone with Serge Aurier. We've known Aurier in FPL for the last couple of years. He's been known to get assists. He's not quite on level with Robertson and Trent, but he's pretty close. And throughout last season, we've seen that he pretty much plays right mid. He's basically not a right back. Basically, he stays on that right mid and whips in balls continuously to Harry Kane. And Kane's got on the end of some of them balls, and points can rack up easily. And I feel like Everton, Game Week 1 at home, could be a good fixture for Aurier and maybe even a clean sheet. My second defender I've gone for is Robertson. I've gone for Robertson instead of Trent based on form. Post-lockdown, Robertson outperformed Trent, playing more minutes, keeping more clean sheets, and getting more assists. So going off form, if Robertson continues the way he was moving post-lockdown, he could potentially match Trent for points or get more points. With a clean sheet and usually an assist to Mane or Firmino, Robertson's a good defender to have. The third defender I've gone for is Thomas. I know a lot of you are probably thinking, oh, why no James Justin? Why no Justin? But hear me out, guys. Thomas, he came in as a replacement for Chilwell. And for sure, we know Chilwell's still out injured and he's being linked with a move away to Chelsea. And Thomas, post-lockdown, he got one assist, and watching him, he passed the eye test for me. He was always playing like a wing-back. He was always throwing in them crosses into Vardy and Ayoze. And I feel like he could be a real threat, especially against a West Brom side who I don't think are that promising and who ended the championship last season post-lockdown really badly. So Thomas, he could get an assist and a clean sheet, hopefully, and he could rake up some points. And with Leicester having good fixtures for the first couple of weeks, he could be a valuable asset to have. Guys, the first midfielder I've decided to go with is Hakim Ziyech, 8 million. I know he's new to the game, but with his stats from last season and previous seasons with Ajax, he proves to be getting double-digit numbers in both goals and assists. And with Chelsea being the third highest goal scorers of the season last season, I'm pretty sure with the added firepower of Ziyech, Werner, I'm pretty sure Chelsea are going to score more goals. And he's going to be their main provider, putting in the assists. He's going to be on set pieces. He may even be on penalties now that William's gone. So he could be an easy, nice player to get in. And he has a decent fixture against a Brighton team who aren't really the best against the top 6 sides, bar Arsenal, but he could do a job. And my second midfielder, I've gone for Mason Mount, another Chelsea midfielder, who I believe had dry patches throughout last season, but post-lockdown, I thought like towards the end, like the last 3-4 games, I feel like he was really, really good. Like on the last day against Wolves, he got a goal and an assist. And I feel like he could keep that up. And even in the FA Cup game against Arsenal, he performed really well. So knowing that Pulisic is pretty much out, Mount could have a place in that starting lineup, and he could be worth having at the price of 7 million. My third midfielder, I've gone quite different. I've gone for Pepe. Pepe, I know he wasn't really that great last season, but he showed glimpses at times that he could be a really good FPL asset. And even in the FA Cup final against Chelsea, he scored an offside goal and he got an assist. And I feel like against a newly promoted side like Fulham, he could really rack up some points. Alongside Pepe, Pepe has Willian, Aubameyang, and Lacazette beside him. He could easily rake in points. And sometimes he's on penalties. So I believe Pepe is a person that you could look out for that I believe many people aren't looking at right now. My fourth midfielder, I've gone for Nathan Redmond. Hassan Hoto has got Southampton playing some phenomenal football. You could choose anyone in that midfield, and I believe they're going to provide for Che Adams or Danny Ings. And post-lockdown, I believe Redmond was creating the most chances against the top sides, and he was doing everything he could. He was getting assists. He got a couple goals against Norwich, I think. He was doing really well. And I believe this season, he could kick off straight away and be good value for money at 6.5. With a Crystal Palace side who are injury scarce, it could be really good. The fifth midfielder I'm going for is Mane. I know it's not Salah. I'm going against the grain. I'm going against what everyone's doing. I'm going for Mane. I know at points last season, many of us had Mane over Salah last season. So going off form-wise and post-lockdown, Salah missed loads of big chances. Mane put away pretty much all his chances. I remember on the last day against Newcastle, both Mane and Salah started on the bench. They both came on. Mane scored. Salah hit the post. I just feel like Mane right now is more clinical than Salah, and he could be a worthy asset to have, especially against the newly promoted side Leeds. Mane, he's always getting the assists from Robertson and Trent, and he could just be a threat at 12 million. My first striker I've gone for is Harry Kane. We all know Harry Kane. He's the most frustrating striker to have in FPL. He's a hit or miss. When he's playing deep, like he's acting like he's a CDM, you know you're not going to get points. But the revival we saw of Kane post-lockdown, we saw a glimpse of him coming back, getting more and more goals, scoring pretty much every week. And I feel like if Kane still has some form in him, he's due to score against Everton, and it could be a good game for him. I've chosen Mitrovic as my second striker. I know he has Arsenal, a hard fixture at the beginning, but Fulham have a really, really good set of fixtures at the beginning. Like we can see after Arsenal, they have Leeds, Villa, Wolves, Sheffield, Palace, West Brom, West Ham, which I think are all fixtures he could be. He's Fulham's main talisman. If Fulham are playing good football, expect everything to go through Mitrovic. And I'm pretty sure the last time he played in the Premier League, he got 11 goals in the season. And finally, guys, my bench just kept it with Nyland, just a cheap Aston Villa keeper who could start. Egan, he has the potential to score headers. He scored one, funnily enough, against Wolves post-lockdown a couple of weeks ago. Got Justin there just for cover, and Calvert-Lewin. If anyone's feeling like Calvert-Lewin could revive right now, take a punt on Calvert-Lewin, put him in. But preferably, I'd choose Richarlison, but Calvert-Lewin is there just for funds. So, yeah, guys, this is an alternative game week 1 draft squad, which I feel like could rake in big points for the game week, and we could easily swap them around for City or United assets when wanted to. So, yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.